y'all? It's GodMaMa here. Shout out to all my God children, my God family, my loves, y'all. Yes, happy Valentine's Day, period. Um, yes. But yeah, that part right there. But I just got back home. I went out tonight with my mom. You understand? It was just me and her and stuff like that, and it was crazy, y'all. But tonight was just so much going on. You understand? It was lit. Period. Low key, it was crazy because it was like where I went. I went to the casino. But so many people was up in the casino, and it's like two different people bought me food tonight, fam. I'm just having bags of food and shit like that. And I bought my own food too. But it's like I'm sitting there just having casual conversation with people and stuff like that, and they talking to me about food, and y'all know I love food, and then next thing you know, people buying me food and shit within my first 10 minutes of being in the damn place. Soon as I sat down, a man next to me asked me what I'm drinking. I had already ordered it. He like, I'ma pay for it. Peace, love, and light. Next thing you know, he buying me food and shit. And then he didn't even stay. And he was just an older man. And I was telling my mama, see, that's how being nice get you go a long way for no just being kind to people. You understand? Period. That's crazy. But yes, just being kind to people, having conversation with people. Hi, how are you? When you sit down next to them, you know what I'm saying? Period. There be people that they just come and sit there and just don't say shit to you. That's how a lot of people are. They be minding their own business. We mind our own business. But hi, how you doing? Period. It's simple. Very simple. Yeah, so if y'all saw me talking to people, I didn't know them people. That's crazy, ain't it? I told y'all, you understand? I ain't know none of them people, to be honest. Just somebody I'll be able to talk to. That part right there. Well, we got victory. Winners. We winning. Period. What I said. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Looking ass. But yes, victory here. That's what I'm seeing here. Because why? Because you got a whole lot of balance going on. You feel me? Period. So you victorious out here. It's energy just very, very victorious. You understand? Period. So it's giving that too. People like, did you win anything? Things like that. Yep. And I kept playing that shit till it was gone. Period. That part right there. When I go to this casino, I go to actually have fun, like a big kid. You understand? Peace, love, and light. And that's how I felt, low key, on some real weird stuff. It's crazy. Cause why they buying me food and stuff. And it's like the first thing I said to the bartender was crazy too. And I had gave her like a $20 tip or something like that. And she like, this for me? Why you giving me this? And I said, because I know you're gonna take care of me. You're going to nurture, and I'm drinking. And I know you're going to take care of me. She's like, yeah, you must know me or something like that. You read the motherhood in my heart. Look at that. No, I'll just be able to tell. Period. And then we say appreciation here. The third chakra, Archangel Shamuel, fam. So it's like you're attracting appreciation. You are in a appreciative vibration. So yes, you have people doing things for you that are nice and stuff without you asking them for things to say thank you for, right? To be grateful for and shit like that. So I was just talking about it, y'all. Like, I had 2 different meals bought for me tonight just from strangers that I was just talking to. My first 5-10 minutes up in the building, I just sat down and looked at the old man. He was an old man, literally old man. Tell him, hi, how you doing? Type shit. I said, hi, how are you? And he started talking back to me, and then he just started, what are you drinking? I'm like, oh, I already ordered my drinks and stuff like that. Okay, well, I'm going to pay for them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, okay. And then next thing you know, he ordering me food. Shit like that. And I get the food and stuff. I eat a little bit of it, but I can't really eat it like that. A woman come talk to me too. She wasn't really talking to me. She just came over. She like, do you get service fast in this area? I'm like, I don't know. Let me scoot over a little bit. Come on. Look, I'm just talking to people. Come on and see if you could get the bartender's attention and things like that. She like, if you don't like that burger, ask for another one. They'll make it over, and I'm like, I didn't even pay for it. I'm not gonna complain about the food and stuff like that. I didn't order that burger. I really didn't want it. Somebody else started ordering food for me and things like that, you know. I get up and we go somewhere else. Next thing you know, I'm ordering ice cream and shit sitting down. And next thing you know, somebody else ordering me something else to eat because they sat in my seats and they thought that when I got up, then they sat there, I wasn't gonna go sit back over there, and I don't care. And I went to go sit back over there, and it was three old men sitting in my damn seats. I went to go sit right back over there. No, and they was cool people too, cool old dudes. And they bought me some food. Okay, so we got door to personal healing and happiness. Then woman holding a heart. Okay, it's so crazy because you're focusing on your own healing and happiness, and it's giving like you being in that energy. It's like now you feeling good and you sharing that feel good feeling with everybody else. You sharing that love with other people and things like that. And it's crazy, y'all, because I was hearing some stuff. But it's like that song that I haven't heard up in years was just on, and I'm talking to y'all, but it's called, what is it called? Latch or some shit? That song they be like, now that I got you in my space, I'm latching on you. So that song, I ain't gonna lie, somebody I saw up in that place, I promise you, I dreamed about them. And I don't know them. But I saw them today, and that was weird as hell. Peace, love, and light. And I know it was the person. And that's weird. But yes, it's giving them deja vu, things like that, stuff you could have dreamed about and shit like that starting to happen, come to fruition. Got community storm warning in a reverse and door to spirit. So it's like you could be getting support by your community and things like that, or from your community, helping you to avoid disasters, conflicts, chaos. And it's given like through a storm, you were very, very much like in his loving kind of energy, very supportive energy during a very hard time for some other people or for somebody. You got spiritual connections with people and shit. So some of these people you meet them in your dreams and shit like that, or when you know, before you meet them in reality. Peace, love, and light. Get your big. Be mindful of that, right? Period. Use your discernment and things like that. But also, when I talk about the dreams, I pay attention to the feelings and emotions that I do have up in dreams and stuff like that when I'm dreaming about people and things like that. And that matters, okay? So, I was hearing some shit. Shout out to Damian Lillard, them, because I ain't gonna lie. I was looking at him. I was looking at some shit. And it was saying they got some wins or some victories recent, right? That's crazy that it started coming out up in this card. That's the last card that come out again, period. In the recent shuffle before this one, it was the first card. Now up in this one, this a 6-card draw. And then this the 6th card, the victory card. Now, why would the fuck when I was looking at the damn Damian Lillard picture, I started hearing, Shawty, where you at? 'Cause I'm around. I'm hanging up my jersey for you. So that part right there, you understand, I don't know what that was about, because when I saw him, he had his jersey on. Look at that, his piece of love. Like the picture I saw, he had a jersey on. You feel me? It was a Portland jersey. What was it? That one? Yeah, I think so. Angel of Strength and action card. So yeah, it's like some of y'all, you've been having to be very, very strong, fam. 111 on the clock. We in alignment, right? That type of shit. But it's like your ass been having to literally, it took a lot of strength for you to get in alignment. You had to take some sort of actions and stuff like that as well. Because look at here, your spirit been ahead of your physical self. So what I was just talking about dreaming about people and that you don't know. It's like you don't know them yet, but this dark horse right here about to catch up to this white horse, right? You understand? So eventually your spirit and your physical self is going to be in alignment with each other, and you're going to start these people, that's your spirit people, family, all of that type of shit. Certain people that you meant to meet. Now that you're out of the like karmic cycles of bullshit and stuff like that, right? Now you can meet the people that you are in alignment with on a higher frequency and vibration with. You understand? We got observer. You've been being watched. You were being observed tonight. You could have observed some other people tonight as well, is what I'm seeing here. You're very observant, is what I'm seeing here. We got teaching and learning there, and peace. So people could have been watching you recently, or you could have been teaching people recently about being peaceful, non-violent. You understand? Shout out to Martin Luther King. It was his birthday recently and stuff like that as well. Martin Luther King Day recently passed. It is February. It's Black History Month. Shout out to all our people, all the different people, colored people around the world, period. You understand, with the world card coming out, and it's giving like man holding the heart. Something about bigger picture. Somebody starting to realize and see the bigger picture in a situation and feeling like, oh, they have a purpose in your life. You understand? Period. This is a family member or a friend or something, or somebody who's starting to realize that they start looking at the bigger picture and realizing that they're supposed to be somebody to you, okay? Somebody of importance, especially where love and family is concerned, is what I'm seeing here. Envy in the reverse, take it easy. It's like you having an aha, what's going on, fam? Aha, eureka moment and things like that. You understand? And it's like at the same time, the envy card in the reverse is like you don't gotta trust, period. Who, what the fuck you mean you don't gotta trust? Period. Huh? I just said what? Yeah, I don't know if you trust him. And I don't think he cares if you trust him or not. He's going to show up for you. That's what it's giving. It's like, you might not trust me. You understand? But it's giving like, but I got you. Like, don't worry. You understand? I understand you might not trust me. You hear me? And it's like you focusing on your own personal happiness and healing as a result. You understand? That's what I'm seeing there. What the fuck is the energy getting so intense for right now? And not in a like I'm hot type of a way, but like in a like what? Like, what the fuck? Who's that watching me? What the hell? My spidey senses. My spidey senses are tingling. You understand? Crazy. Well, that's 12:12 up on the timer right there. Like, what's good, y'all? But it's giving like you're very smart, very intelligent, very wise individual. Your heart chakra is open, okay, to a perfect and healthy place. I feel like you help somebody, help this man, whoever the man holding the heart is, helped get him to a healthy place where his heart chakra is concerned, where he starts to love and value himself a little bit more, take care of himself a little bit more, period. This is the type of person that was taking care of everybody else. And you probably taught this person a little bit of something about self-love, right? Peace, love, and take care of yourself. You understand? Personal healing and happiness. Like, your personal healing and happiness does matter, my God. Peace, love, and light, period. And what I tell you? How you ain't gonna be able to take care of them other people well if you're not taking care of yourself well. You understand? Peace, love, and light. So yes, there was an imbalance there. Aww. Because you love your family though. Period. And there was an imbalance though. Sometimes our families get into the habit of just receiving from us. You understand? Period. And we be seeming like we don't need shit and things like that. But it's like, just because I might not need your money don't mean I might not need a hug sometimes. You understand? Call me, check up on me, see what's going on type shit sometimes. A coin. A man holding a coin. So that's what it's giving as well. Somebody is like having too much feelings and emotions, and then it's like you're ungrounded. Right? And it's like that's where the imbalance was at. You hear me? Peace, love, and light. I don't know if it was like you were putting too much into your career and not enough into your family and your love life and yourself. You understand? But it's giving like moving forward, I feel like you're going to have more balance. Though this angel of balance card is out of, it says it's in a reverse right here. right? Somebody could be like focusing on their career a little bit more than they focus up on their self, their health, their well-being. Get your shit together, folks. You don't do that to yourself. Looking ass, period. Okay, so we got woman holding a coin coming out now. Indecision. In the reverse, somebody made a choice, a decision to come towards you or to come together with you. Y'all, it was funny as hell today because some people was talking so much shit, talking about you ain't getting nothing from, you ain't getting shit today. And I'm sitting here like I'm single. I know I ain't getting nothing. Look at that, but I work. So I work, you understand, period. I work today. And then I took a little nap and stuff. And then I left out with my mama. We went to the casino. But when I got there, people started buying me stuff. You understand, period. That part right there. And what they say, they be talking about pretty privilege and all of that type of stuff. Low key, though I'm pretty, I don't think it be because of that. I think it be because I got good energy. I got good energy, and not just pretty. You're nice. You're kind. You got good energy and shit like that. Okay, so we got yin and yang coming out. The angel of strength coming out. Power, strength, and duality, and balance, and sync, all of that right there. And then you got the seed in the reverse in some sort of a contract. What is this, y'all? So this is balance, yin and yang energy, but also power. Okay, I feel like alchemizing as well. You're recognizing your own power and inner strength and stuff like that. And the yin yang coming out. And then you got a contract. You're not fooling yourself with something. Somebody locked in with you, period. Oh, what the fuck? Because when I look at this, it's all messy. But that's the Karen connection. And this is the root chakra. This is the first chakra. Somebody feels safe with you or trust you, feel comfortable with you, feel at home with you. That's what it's giving. You could feel like that with another. It's Brent Fayez up in the background. What he say? That's that shit. Doing what I want. That part right there. Just doing what I want. That part right there. And I was with my mama doing that. What do you say? But she don't love me, she too scary. I think that's me looking ass. But I'm the new one looking ass. It's giving that type shit. That's what you say, you want a contract? That's what he said. Y'all heard what that man said? He said, will you be my leading lady? I want a contract now, no, maybe. Boy, what the hell going on? Oh my God. I ain't gonna lie. I felt like that tonight though. I had a little different little swag going on. And why my boobs be like that, bro? Like literally, like why they so fucking big? Then that part right there, then my pants and shit, they's loose, right? That's the little style and shit though. But it's like, bruh. Look at that though. What the hell? Oh, y'all people was pretty too. The ladies, y'all were pretty. Everybody was beautiful. You understand? I ain't gonna lie. It was cute people out there tonight. Y'all look cute for Valentine's Day. Y'all done put y'all Sunday's best on for Valentine's Day and shit like that. I was loving looking at those older ladies with their dresses on and stuff. They still, period. You understand? It was a lot of like that part. Classiness. I didn't see no trashiness tonight. One time I did, low key. But I know she felt so out of fucking place there. Period. Like, girl, what the hell do you got on? Low key. Like, what the hell do you got on, my baby? Period. It's winter. It's cold as fuck out here. All that type of shit. What the fuck you got on? It's just it was a beautiful day somehow. You understand? Period. Why it's Valentine's Day. It's one of the first fucking Valentine's Day up in Wisconsin where it's not fucking freezing in a long ass time. Yeah. But yeah. All them damn old mans and shit up in there. Why the hell you want to be up in there half naked? Like what you trying to get? A sugar grandpa? A sugared grandpa. Period. What the fuck? What the hell? The world. That's now. Listen here. Because I think that's what the bartender was thinking about me when I first sat down and that man just started buying all this shit for me, right? I ain't asked him to. Our conversation wasn't deep or nothing. You know, he just an older man. And all I did was sat down and said, hi, how are you? Because he looking and stuff. And hi, how are you? Before I sit down next to the person, to me, that's just common decency, right? But some people, they not used to people behaving that way and, showing love off back when you sit down. Hi, how you doing to a stranger, right? So that man reacted in a different type of way and he's very fucking generous and I did not know that man. You understand? He damn near wanted to fucking give me some money to gamble and shit like that. I had to tell his ass I'm good. I don't need that. I don't even think I'm gonna gamble, but I knew I was gonna gamble a little bit, you understand? But it's like he being too nice. You too generous, you understand? Peace, love, and light. Then he started talking about he lost his phone. He think he lost it. He don't know if he left it in his car and things like that. And I'm like, I hope you did. That way you don't gotta worry about, your phone being gone and somebody stole it or something like that. And then my thing is the bartender was like, why didn't he say that stuff to me? Because you were being weird, my baby. Period. I had to sit there and alchemize that little energy right there. You understand? Because it was given like, I don't know if she thought that I was asking him to buy me things or give me stuff or something, but she was being very snippy with him. Out of nowhere, he was trying to call her over for him to get a Diet Coke or Pepsi or something. And then she's like, you want me to close out your tab? We should close out your tab. And he's like, well, I wanted another drink, just a Diet Coke. And then she was like, well, then, yeah, and then we're going to close out your tab. He was like, no, before you close out my tab, she ordered drinks, put them on my tab. And then he's like, and I wanted to get some food. And then when it comes, give it to her. I'm like, what the hell? But then I'm like, yeah. Can't just be trying to tell people what to do. That type of shit too. So what? You got the world card. You ain't keep coming out, bruh. And the fucking victory card. Door to personal healing and happiness. Then it's a man. He bought me some damn chili. Yeah, they bought me some ice cream. Then my mama bought me some ice cream. My birthday in a week though. I deserve to be spoiled. That's crazy. I felt like that, like a big kid. Cornucopia. And that's too much food. What the fuck? I can't eat this shit. I ordered Asian food, right? And then it took an hour and like 15 minutes to come. So I got hungry waiting on food and then go buy more food. Then when that food come, I didn't want it really. Because it wasn't what I thought it was. Now I'm just like fucking collecting different fucking food items. That shit was weird. Okay. That part. What are you waiting on me to tell you something for when we already told you? You understand that part? Get your big. They just want to hear it again. Indecision in the reverse. Corner. This contract here. What is this? Somebody made a choice or a decision. But yeah, somebody you just too familiar. And not I don't think, period. Like that couldn't have been the only dream I had about that individual type shit. So that's so damn crazy. Cause yeah, it's giving that. It's like the night was lit. It would have been fun regardless if I would have stayed in my house all night, right? And it's like sometimes it be like you not missing out on nothing. You understand, period. But it's giving like tonight it felt like still go out and do something. Even if you're not in a relationship, you're not a couple with nobody right now. Just go out and enjoy yourself, And it's like my spirit team been encouraging me to get out and enjoy myself for at least a month now, but it's like I just been working, you understand? And then it's like I've been slowly tidying up around my home. I don't know if I'm gonna be here in this space, I don't know how much longer, right? But it's like I'm starting to get shit together now. So we say patience, and we got the sun card coming out. Patience. Okay, period. Don't just go jump your ass out there. Slowly come out. Get to be, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. I'm coming out. I'm coming out. That's what that lady say. I'm coming. Next thing you know, somebody that shouldn't even be talking about it. That's peace, love, and light. Oh my God. What's going on though? All these songs reminding me of a particular person. If y'all want me to know who you talking about, that's how you do that shit. You understand? You doing a good job right now. I know exactly who you're talking about. Peace, love, and light. What's that? Boy, you know your big energy ass. Whoever the fuck is over here. Who are you? Who the fuck watching me, folks? With all that energy. It's good though. You ain't fucking with me in a bad way. That part right there. Who's that though? Stimulate my breathing and shit. Who's that? We got envy in the reverse, door to value, angel of strength, community, journey, cornucopia, bro. So I'm about to cry. And it's not a bad thing. And I don't know what the fuck it is. Who is that? For real, if somebody's sad or something, I feel like that. But I don't feel sad. I feel happy. It's weird. Yin and yang coming out. Door to personal healing and happiness. Man holding a coin coming out again. Why the fuck all these cards sitting over here this way? Well, these was all down there as well in the opposite direction. I guess they fell and I didn't notice it. So right, somebody's like what? Like something fell or something, it didn't, something happened and you didn't notice it. I don't know why. Somebody like they didn't know you cared about them or liked them or something like that, or had love for them or something like that. So what? I don't know. But it say healer of the ages, woman holding a coin. She could be that. You could be that. Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. Somebody who's a woman connection and wealth, finances, right? Finances, career, and health. Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. Adjacent possibilities. So your mind was like letting you know that there are other doors that you can walk through that may have not been open yet. There are opportunities that you have not ever considered and things like that. Peace, love, and light. That there are different ways of doing things, making money. So that's what happens when I start breathing. The tears, you know? And I don't know what the fuck is going on where it's like that's happening while I'm talking to y'all. That never happens when I'm talking to y'all on here like that. Literally. Usually I do my breathing on my own, away from the camera. But yes, I guess I will breathe. You know, God and them calling on me too. At the same sense with the sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, I guess I need a session where I just relax and center myself. Period. Because what and it's like it's been hard to break the ice. That's what it's about. Period. And it's like you see it now. Now the tears are coming, and it's giving that like that part right there. So y'all finally thinking I'm nice. Look at that. That part right there. But yeah, you could have been very, very cold, right? Period. And yeah, and it's like somebody. It's like they know you got feelings and emotions for them now. I don't know if they done tapped into their intuition and they could tell that you got feelings and emotions. You just wasn't really showing them or expressing them, but it's given that this person knows. The victorious person. You. It's personal, right? That part too. That shit real, right? Winner. Winner, winner. Look at that. But yeah, look at that. The fourth chakra, heart chakra, so it's the truth. So it's like about breaking the ice. You and somebody. And it's probably like y'all might end up having some sort of emotional encounter. Okay? Your heart chakra could have been blocked. Could have been very, very cold recently and detached and stuff. You understand? And it's giving like that's finna change. Okay? Moving forward, something. It's your heart chakra already open. You understand? And a choice has been made. Okay? That part right there. And it's like somebody choose you. Period. You heard what Giveon was saying. Peace, love, and light. You heard what he was saying. Looking at door to personal healing and happiness. But with that being said, everybody take care. Be blessed. You know, good night. You know, peace, love, and light, and all of that type of shit. Yeah, what I said before. Happy Valentine's Day. I'll probably be doing tarot readings soon, opening up for public people without just channeling public energy. I see somebody ask, people was asking me before in the past, and I was going through some shit, and I smacked that part right there. I kind of like spazzed out. It's a big, I ain't helping nobody with shit. I'm only helping myself right now. Oh my God. I kind of spazzed out because of the circumstances and situations at that time. You understand? And they asking me for personal readings. Hell no, I ain't helping nobody but myself right now. Okay? So moving forward, you know, I might open up that window. You understand? Open that door. You understand? And start doing personal readings and shit like that. Peace, love, and light. But this not like the government. It ain't gonna be no equal opportunity shit. It's gonna be I'm fucking with who I wanna fuck with. Just so y'all know, this ain't the equal opportunity shit. It ain't gonna be none of that. Because we know all too well that shit. Peace, love, and light. However, nobody will be discriminated against. You understand? You won't be discriminated against, but yeah, it's my choice of who I work with. Goddess of the moon, door to spirit, indecision in the reverse. Not really. That's all that. Listen, because it's given that. Like, you're very intuitive. You chose the door to spirit, but not really. That's just the door that's been open consistently, and when period. You understand? Like, out of everything, that's been the only thing that's been here through it all, through the ups and the downs and all around. God now. Period. It ain't really what I chose. It's just what I had to succumb and accept to. Like that type of shit. I was going through a very lonely period, and I ain't had nothing around me but spirits. Shit. And instead of being afraid of them, I just started speaking to them. Because I was scared at first. Then out of nowhere, they was making noises and shit. And I'm like, since y'all want to be here, clean this shit up. I started getting reckless with the spirits. You want to be around here pissing me off? Making noises and shit in my house. Clean this bitch up. If you ain't gonna do that, shut the fuck up. I ain't heard shit else ever since. Period. You ain't gonna clean shit up, you can shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear shit. Don't knock shit down. I don't want to. Oh my god. Lord have mercy. No bullshit though. That shit funny as hell. But for real. You get so mad you snap on everybody. Everybody can shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear shit. The people or the spirits. It was like that. I ain't gonna lie. Man holding a coin here. What is this? Something about you talking to somebody. Very important conversation. It's also something like where you saying exactly what somebody needs to hear when they need to hear it. Those type of messages. It's like how God be coming through with certain type of messages, right? And come delivering them through certain people and things like that. And then it say what? A choice or decision you made. What is this? Who's this man though? Say you going towards him or he going towards you? A very peaceful love. I don't know who this is. It's given as like the yang to your yin. Women is the yin and the man is yang. That's what a lot of people didn't even know. That's crazy too. Didn't even know. A lot of people didn't. I didn't know until what? Maybe like 4 years ago what that shit meant. It's really masculine and feminine energy. Light and dark energy. But it's masculine and feminine. And what's so crazy is you would think that the masculine energy is the dark one and the light is the woman, but it's the opposite when it comes to that. Why? Because the woman is the creator, the nurturer, and when life is being created, it's usually dark, like in that womb. And there's no light shining through into the womb, right? The baby don't really see nothing, but he hears, right? That type of stuff, or she hears things. But there's not really any light until you're birthed out of that canal, out of that vaginal, that period. So understand, was it that birth, when they say when God created the world and stuff like that, and say let there be like, look at that, was that a baby popping out of the vagina? Look at that. Like what? Don't mind me. I had a couple drinks tonight. Look at that. No, I only had one. The sun card, but it's the truth. That's crazy. Well, they say the sun, it's a new beginning, it's a blessing. It's also like a eureka, aha. Light shining in the darkness. Something being illuminated. Whew, bye. See y'all later.